Justin here with the Atlanta Brick Co., and I thought we'd spend a little time together. You know, just mano-y-mano, me and you guys, and just talk a little bit. And I thought I would explain kind of who I am, where I came from a little bit, and eventually explain what the heck the title of this video means. So, strap in and I'll try not to ramble too much. I'm assuming this video will interest more the fans who have followed our channel for a little bit longer. If you're newer to the channel, thank you. You guys are awesome, but you may not care as much, but if you do, welcome, have a seat, and I am glad you're here. So it's probably no shock to anyone that I have a degree in theater. That's what I majored in at the University of Georgia. I pursued acting for a little while, a couple of years, found out it really wasn't for me. I liked it, I didn't like the other things that went with it, like lack of job security. Almost all your gigs are at night or at weird hours. There was no stability. I enjoyed it. I loved the people I met. I would never give up those experiences, but I found out it just wasn't for me. Luckily, I did find an office job that allowed me to be a little silly. I won't go into all the details, but it was a corporate trainer job. I had my own office. I was a fancy pants businessman in Atlanta, and I was all cool and stuff. I was never cool. You guys know that. And I worked at that company for 15 years. During this time, I went through my dark period, rediscovered Lego. I told the story on one of our podcasts when I was standing in line with my wife at Disney Springs Lego store. I discovered the Atlanta Brick Co. at that time, and it was just amazing to me that something like this was right down the road from me. I've known Chris since they were at the old location. I was a familiar face. So the job I was doing before was affected by the COVID shutdowns. My job was directly affected. In fact, we lost our job. The company I worked for still exists, but that service that I worked for and that we provided was completely just like, we're done. They couldn't afford to pay us without us doing the business we were doing. And over 1,000 people lost their job. And they were very kind to me. I got paid out, my vacation. I got a severance package. Luckily, I found a job working with my buddy Seth, who worked at Marvel Props. I worked in the props studio with him, so that was kind of cool, just working with me and my high school buddy around, there's Captain America's shield, there's Mjolnir. The guys across the way worked on The Walking Dead, so they were carrying bodies out to a truck, fake zombie bodies one day, so that was a really cool experience. I didn't work on props. There was this other side gig that they were using the shop for, so I helped with that. Just like manual labor, doing stuff like that. While I was doing that for a few months, my sister-in-law noticed, hey, the Atlanta Brick Co. just put an ad that they needed people on Facebook. That day, I came down and said, hey, you remember me? I saw you had an ad on Facebook. And Chris, I remember this, he turned to me and said, yes, when can you start? And then the thing with the prop studio ended, it had a finite time that they needed me, I knew that. And I got to work here full-time, inventorying sets. And during that time, I noticed, hey, you guys have a YouTube channel. I've done video. I did video in college. I have a background in theater. I know how to edit and cut together film and stuff. If it doesn't interfere with the inventorying, do you mind if I post a few things to YouTube? And on August 1st, 2020, I posted my first Lego YouTube video for the Atlanta Brick Co. My set review and refurbishing the whole inventorying process of set number 483, the Alpha 1 rocket base. That was the beginning of it. I tried to make sure that the YouTube stuff never interfered with me inventorying sets, or tried to minimize it as best I could. I believe that Chris began to see, after several months of doing this, more traffic coming to the store. People noticing us more on the interwebs. And I'm not saying I directly had anything to do with it, but just getting the Atlanta Brick Co. name out there and getting material on YouTube on a semi-regular basis probably just upped our searches or algorithms or however that stuff works. Eventually he came up to me and told me, if the inventorying is getting in the way of doing the YouTube channel, you can do more of the video, that's fine. And I was like, okay. So he wants me to do the YouTube full time. And it has been amazing. Let me tell you, the personalities that we show on these videos, that's who these people are. Angie really is like that. Chris really is like that. These are wonderful people that I work with here. I am so lucky to be with this group of Lego maniacs. I love it. Mark, Steven, oh man, they're awesome. But this has just been an amazing place. I knew eventually I would probably need to get back into the office business world. So here and there I was applying to different positions, office type training things, instructional design. Recently I was offered and I did accept a job within a small business that has an HR department with a full-time trainer position. So Friday, February 4th is my last day full-time at the Atlanta Brick Co. Now, I say full-time because I 125% plan to continue making content for the store. However, me not being full-time will change how often you see me. For instance, the live streams during the week, I'll be in Atlanta. I can't do that. So we are switching probably to Mark doing a lot of that stuff. I offhandedly mentioned it on a live stream the other day, and I got a lot of comments, and it made me feel good. You guys were very complimentary, very, very sweet. I mentioned how I don't know that much about Lego. I love it, but I don't know all the history like Chris and Mark. And people were saying such sweet things like, we don't care that you don't know that much about it. It's more about your personality. And that means a lot to me, guys, and thank you so much. However, it's just not possible for me to do the live streams during the week at that time. So it is going to move to Mark, most likely, probably doing that. Now I will say, Mark does have a great personality. He is really good on camera, and the huge advantage he has over me is that he knows the stuff. When you guys ask him something on the live stream, he's gonna know it. The other thing is the Monday morning hauls. Obviously, I do those on actual Monday morning. It's possible I could come in Sunday night after the store closes, but that may change to more Angie or Mark doing it sometimes as well. And I want to be clear on this. I am not going away. You're not getting rid of me that easily. This is not goodbye. This is just, I'm not going to be around as much. I am still considered an employee of the Atlanta Brick Co. I'm still on the books. I'm still going to produce content for the channel. I just won't be able to do it in the prolific way I have been doing it so far. Although this change for me is going to be difficult because I really do love working here. I'm not just saying that. I really have had an excellent time here. Moving to this new position is the best decision for my family. And this is a really good opportunity for me that I felt like I really couldn't pass up. I just wanted to let you guys know this and let you guys know that this is not goodbye. I will be around. It just won't be in the same capacity because that's just going to be impossible. Mark is also going to be handed the YouTube channel in general as the main guy to take care of it. He has experience editing film. He has a degree in graphic design, so he is the best choice for it. And we've also got some of the younger employees, some of the teenagers who are very familiar with YouTube and video editing. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. You have made this awesome. Just like we say all the time, the Lego community is awesome. You guys are awesome. There's just so much positivity, and I want you guys to stay that way. Let Lego continue to bring us together. And I love you guys. And again, Atlanta Brick Co. TV is not going away. It's in very capable hands. I am not going away. I'm just going to step back a little bit. I hope this wasn't too weird and rambly. I just wanted to have a quick little sit down with you guys, tell you how much this has all meant to me, how much you guys have meant to me. Not just the people, not just the community, but just the job in general, that Chris was willing to hire me right then and there. He believed in what the YouTube videos could do for the store. I mean, heck, he got me my own studio. I mean, he believed in it that much. So happy that I was able to help facilitate that. Thank you so much. If you're still watching at this point, I am Justin. This is Atlanta Brick Co. TV. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you are subscribed, you guys are beautiful. And I will, this is a promise, I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for nearly 2 years of awesomeness. You guys are amazing. Keep on building.